Wait, can you hear that? I hear it. I know what that means. It's time for an NFL edition of On the Plank. I'll be going through 5 people throughout the NFL. It could be players, coaches, even fans, could be media. And all of these people are going to be on the plank. They're in danger of this season being pushed onto the water and being forgotten. But they all have a chance to get back onto the boat and get away from the scary water. So we'll get right into it. At number 5, it's not going to be Shador. It's going to be Shador fans. This is people on just the fans of him on online, people in the media that are fans of him. I'm a Browns fan. I want to see him do great. I think he will do great. I think he's going to be the Browns quarterback of the future. I loved what I saw from him out of that first playoff game. But can we stop? Can we stop with every single day? The Browns aren't doing this for Shador. They're not doing that. Oh, they're not giving him a chance. All he needs is one. If he just had one chance, he'll show them. Oh, now he's giving them a chance. Are they trying to ruin his career for playing him in preseason, even though all the other quarterbacks are injured? And then Gabriel. Oh, Gabriel threw an interception. Gabriel's done for. No, the interception was not his fault. You can calm down. Gabriel didn't look as good as Shador, but it's not over for Gabriel. All right, let's leave Gabriel alone. No, he wasn't calling out Shador after or in the middle of the game. All right, I love Shador. I think he's going to be great. I'm excited to watch him. I was actually going to get some confetti poppers after his game. I was so excited. But let's calm down a little bit. I think Shador will step up, and he needs to for all these fans out here because those fans are about to be pushed into the water and off the plank. Number 4, John Harbaugh. Now, he's at number 4 because he's more on the safe side, right? He's more towards the boat. They could pull him back in pretty quickly if they wanted to. But the only thing that's kept him even on the plank right now is the fact that he has that Super Bowl win. Just eventually, if these same endings to the season keeps happening for the Ravens and they don't get to the Super Bowl, they at least need to get to the Super Bowl. If this keeps happening for the Ravens, someone's got to be gone, and it's not going to be Lamar. Derrick Henry's going to retire soon, so you're not. He's probably going to leave soon anyway, right? Can't blame it on the defense. I guess you could blame it on the receivers. Of course, they need some blame, but the organization eventually is going to have to blame it on Harbaugh unless the Ravens can step up and go deep in the playoffs. And it hasn't been all Harbaugh's fault. It's been a lot of Lamar not stepping up, the team not stepping up, the offense not stepping up in the playoffs. I think they're a great team. If Lamar can be clutch this year in the playoffs, they can definitely win the Super Bowl. But they really need to make the Super Bowl to keep Harbaugh comfortable in his job. I don't know if he'd get fired if he didn't make it, but he might be getting a little uneasy if he didn't make the Super Bowl. At number 3, Brian Daboll. Now, the last couple years, he's had an excuse, right? The Giants haven't been good. But last year, they added a few pieces. They started looking better. Tyrone Tracy, Neighbors. Their defense wasn't looking too bad either. And now they added Abdul Carter. Neighbors is in his second year. Tracy's in his second year. They moved on from Daniel Jones. Thank you. They moved on from Daniel Jones. They have Russell Wilson. If Russell Wilson isn't good, they'll have Jackson Dart. So one of them's got to be better than Daniel Jones. Jackson Dart's been looking good in the preseason, and I think Russ will be a good leader for the team. And I'm confident about their defense this year. So if Brian Daboll, if the Giants, they need to look good this year. I don't want to see them look okay. I'm expecting the Giants to look a lot better than what people think. I'm expecting a good year out of them. In my predictions video, I had them going 8-9. So I want to see Brian Daboll do good. If he doesn't, he's out of here. The Giants need to move on if they don't have a record around that. At number 2, Trevor Lawrence. So I wasn't really a big Trevor Lawrence fan when he was coming out of college, but I did not think this is where he was going to be. I did not think we were going to be sitting here 5 years into his career saying that he might be thrown off the plank right now. But he really might if he doesn't step up this year. Last year wasn't all his fault. He dealt with some injuries, but he has one of the best rosters in the league. Not everyone might think that, but I really believe that he has one of the best rosters in the league. The Jaguars are a great team. The Jaguars can have a great season. All he has to do is be okay. So if the Jaguars do not have a good season, I don't see any way that it's not Trevor Lawrence's fault. So he needs to step up. If he doesn't, they need to move on from him fast. He's done. But I think he will at least have an okay season. He should have a good season with this roster, but I don't see him getting thrown off the plank. But he is under a lot of pressure, second most pressure in my opinion. And at number 1, all the way on the edge of the plank, you see all the other guys. They're hanging out over there. Shador with his fans, not Shador, the fans, but all the way to the end of the plank, looking out over the whole sea, wondering about his future, is Sean McDermott. Now, McDermott, he's probably dreaming right now. This is my life. If I don't make the Super Bowl this year, fired and broke and searching, maybe he'll be an offensive coordinator or something. We'll see. I don't know. He's probably thinking about washing up on the shore, right? If Sean McDermott, if he doesn't lead the Bills to the Super Bowl this year, he has to be out. He has to be out. I would be surprised if the Bills kept him if they don't make the Super Bowl. Even if they look sloppy in the Super Bowl, if they were to make it or they get blown out, I could see them still moving on from him. But I think that if they don't, especially if they lose to the Chiefs again in the playoffs, he's done. He's done. And I was over-exaggerating a little bit with that daydream of his. I think that he would get another coaching job, a head coaching job in the league. I'm not saying that he's a terrible coach, but like Harbaugh, eventually you have to have the results. And if you don't, you're out of here. That's just how it is. It's a business. What have you done for me lately? And Harbaugh at least has a Super Bowl. McDermott has really nothing to say. We need to keep him because this is what he has. And the Bills, their organization is confident in the way their defense got better. Obviously, they're confident with their offense. They didn't really make too many changes there. They actually let some people go. So they're definitely confident. They have arguably, you could say, the best quarterback in the league, and they have a good running back. So everyone in that team believes and knows that they can win the Super Bowl. And now I don't think it was their fault last year, but they need to make it to the Super Bowl. They cannot lose to the Chiefs again in the playoffs, or McDermott is gone. Thank you so much for supporting the Sandbar Playbook. My name is Aidan Egizio. If you want to watch another video, you can click here. If you want to subscribe, you can click right here. So thank you so much. Make sure you comment what you thought, like, and subscribe. I really appreciate it. I'll see you next time.